Welcome back to our second session of live event where we are going to discuss unique aspects of studying in Grande Ecole. And we were joined by two brilliant students from Cameroon and China, Shuxian and Eva. Welcome, ladies. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. Before we start with the questions, can you tell us a bit about yourself? Where are you from? What do you study at BSB? Eva, we can start with you.
Okay, my name is Eva and I'm 21 and I've been studying BSB since 4 years, so it's been a while.
Oh, okay.
And I started my bachelor in marketing and communication and I did 6 months of specialization in wine and spirits.
Okay.
And after I could decide to continue in master, so I'm actually in master 1 and I'm doing management and I wanted to do a MSc in green technology.
Okay, so you're the first year master in management program, Grande Ecole.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay, welcome.
Thank
and
you.
Shuxian, you are studying, can you tell us what do you study at BSB and where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from China. I studied the wine management program in here and I have been here for half a year. Yeah, I complete my high school and university in Canada for hospitality management program. And yeah, it is my first time coming France and it's so excited.
Okay, so you've been studying in Canada before?
Yeah.
In which city?
Toronto.
Toronto, okay.
Yeah.
I guess the weather in France is much better than in Toronto.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so my first question is, for example, Eva, you are studying master in management.
Yeah.
Did you always know that you want to study management, and did you know that you want to study in Grande Ecole?
I always knew that I wanted to study in management because I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So this is why I decided to join the management program.
Okay.
And I'm really happy because I learned a lot about marketing, which is an important thing to be into the entrepreneur vibe, I will say it. So yeah.
And you just mentioned that you want to choose the specialization
in green technology,
green tech and sustainable societies,
yeah.
right? Why such a choice? I mean, is there...
Because I consider myself as a creative person and I'm really engaged about the sustainable aspect of the society. So this is why I decided to join the MSc in green technology, because I know that it will be an asset for me as an entrepreneur.
Okay. Thank you. And how about you, Shuxian? Did you always knew that you want to study wine management?
At first, no, because my bachelor degree was commerce. It was the hospitality management, but we have some wine tasting courses when I was in program. So then I become a big fan of the wine. So I feel like, well, it will be very excited to turn my passion into career. So I decided to develop further in the wine industry.
Okay, interesting. So BSB overall is a small school and the classes are small as well. Can you tell us how exactly you can benefit from this aspect, and do you receive special support and help from the professors?
I think since we are not a lot in class, we are maybe 30% in class, we have a better understanding about the class and the courses. And also the professors are really helpful. So whenever we have a question, we can ask the question to the teacher or even the student, who are really sociable and don't really try to integrate international people in the BSB universe.
Is it the same for MSc Wine Management program?
Yes,
the
exactly.
Classes are small?
Yeah. So we have around like 30 students in every classes. So the professor know each other. They know each of the students, and yeah, and we always have a lot of the group project with the different students, and so we can learn a lot from each of the students. Yep, and one of my favorite professors is Steve Charters, and he's the master of the wine, and he gives us a lot of the advice of the studying of the wine.
this is leading me to my second question. What is your favorite? What is your favorite course in general, and why do you like that course?
Oh, my favorite courses is the wine and spirit tasting courses. So because so that's one of the very special in our program. So when we have the tasting courses, we will have like the 8 to 10 kinds of the wine or the spirits once a time, and the professor will lead us and how to taste the wine and any recommendation or any advice of the wine and something like that. So because for just one person, we cannot purchase like such a lot of the wine at one time. But in the classes, and we can share a bottle of the wine and taste it together, and we can share our opinions of this wine or the spirits, and that's very fun.
Oh, it's interesting. I would like to also visit some of the wine tasting classes if there will be an opportunity. And how about you, Eva? What is your favorite course and why?
For me, I think this year's was business opportunity in emerging country, because since I'm from Cameroon, I think it allowed me to have a global vision on how to develop an activity in an emerging country and how to interact with the community, because we were doing a lot of communication since we were doing business in emerging country.
Okay.
So that's why.
I see. And what is your plan after the graduation? You're already, both of you are master students, so I guess you already probably have a certain plan, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I will choose to go into an international way first before going back to Cameroon, because I want to learn cultural knowledge and learn all other culture, and after trying to implement it in my business that I will create in Cameroon.
Okay, so you want to create your own enterprise back in your country.
Exactly.
Awesome. Good luck for this.
Thank you.
And how about you, Shuxian?
I also want to go back my country. I want to go back to China and become a wine educator. So because Chinese wine industry is developing very quickly right now, so I want to share my wine knowledge and my opinions of the wine to more people and let them feel how amazing of the wines of the world.
Wow. Awesome, great. I hope I can also visit you guys in Cameroon and China.
Whenever you want.
Thank you. And what is the one piece of advice that you can give to our listeners today? Maybe, you don't know, personal advice or related to the studies?
So for me, it's wherever you go, you have to feel comfortable with the fact that you will be uncomfortable. And for me, it's really important to say that, because sometimes when you go to an international country, you have to learn knowledge about the culture, but you have to share also your culture. And it's this type of interaction who will allow you to develop your skills in communication and to try to learn and understand other people's intention. And the other thing that I really want to say, it's wherever you go, you have to embrace the difference. And for me, it's really important to share it with you all.
Thank you, Eva. Shuxian, is there any piece of advice that you want to give to our listeners today?
So it is never too late to chase your dream. So, if you have the passion to something, just go for it. It's never too late. And also for the international student, learn some French.
Learn some French?
Yeah, it will be much easier for your life.
Okay, I think that is well noted from our students. Yeah. We also received some questions from our viewers. And do you get to taste some good wines? There is one question from, I think it's to Shuxian. Yeah. What kind of wine do you taste during your classes?
So we have been taste a lot of things, like the for the spirit it's like the whiskey, vodka, gin. There's a lot, but you need to spit it out. Don't get drunk in the classes. And also a lot of the wine from all around the world, like not only in France but also like the Italy, Spain, US. There's a lot.
Okay, and all these tastings, they are included into the price of the tuition fee,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
You don't pay anything additional.
Yes.
It's really interesting that you're saying that, because I made 6 months of specialization in wine spirit, and I was really impressed to taste different type of wine coming from different country, and trying to difference which main aspects were specific in different countries. So it's really nice to taste it in Dijon. Yeah.
And it's good that you tried to do the specialization, and then you also decided to change your track a bit to the more towards the green tech and sustainable society.
I think I was more curious because I told myself, since I'm in Dijon and knowing that it's a really good capital of wine, I decided to give myself a chance and discover the wine industry.
I see. We have another question. Is Dijon a cool city to live in? I think since you, Eva, has been living here for 4 years now, you can tell us more.
As a student, it's a really good city to live because you're not overwhelmed about all the pressure of the big city. So you can focus more about yourself, your study, and the interaction with association of the school. So it's really nice because the school organizes a lot of events. For example, there is an association whose name Melting Pot, who is dedicated for international people. So you can learn from them, trying to learn other people's culture, and I think this is why.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your answers. Thank you for taking time to join this live event. I'm sure our viewers learned a lot. It was really insightful. So we will go for a short break now. You can enjoy a video about life in Dijon, and stay tuned. So we will meet with our beautiful ladies in live chat after the session. So we can say bye to everyone.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye.